Well, I'm here in the Aston Webb building and looking forward to welcoming staff and students back to the university. These last few months have been extraordinary months for the university, and I want again to pay tribute to all of my colleagues who have been working so tirelessly to keep the university running. Particularly, I want to pay tribute to those colleagues who have been working to reopen our campus. Some 210 buildings on campus, and the teams have been working building by building to ensure that each building is safe for staff, safe for students to return. So as you return, you will experience these buildings differently, and Aston Webb is like that. So as you come into each building, you will find hand sanitizers, which you should use as you enter the building. You'll find displays which remind you about social distancing and social distancing rules. And wherever we can achieve it, there will be one-way systems, and those one-way systems will be marked on the floor of the buildings. So here we are in the Aston Webb with the one-way system marked on the floor. Reminder to practice social distancing and to keep 1 metre plus apart. What does 1 metre plus mean? 1 metre plus means that you can't achieve the 2 metre social distancing, so you will need to take additional measures. One of the most important additional measures in 1 metre plus is wearing face coverings. There are a number of face coverings that you can use. Here's one sort, the visor. I've used this in shops, and it's great marketing for the university because it has the university's logo. So this is one form of face covering. The other form of face covering, you'll all be familiar with it, is a face mask. This is a University of Birmingham face mask. Easily put on, easily worn, and again, great marketing for the university. So wherever you can't achieve 2 metre social distancing in the 1 metre plus space, you will need to wear face coverings. We also require people to follow the one-way systems in buildings, as I am now doing. And constantly on the floor, you will see helpful reminders, not just of the one-way system, but of the importance of maintaining 2 metre social distancing wherever possible. And what we are expecting is that within buildings, most of the time, people will be additionally wearing face coverings. Symbolically here in the Aston Webb building, as you've probably seen from the film, the lights aren't on because this building isn't yet fully open. It is still being prepared. A part of the building is open, including my office, and we're now going to walk towards my office to see how you will experience the buildings in a safe and secure way. Here we are in the corridor of the Aston Webb building, wide corridor, and you can walk. Remind you of your school days, no doubt. Keep to the left. If you keep to the left, then we can maintain reasonable social distancing in the corridors as we move around the buildings. As we get into other settings, as we get into teaching settings and into the labs, there will be appropriate signage in all of those rooms, reminding you of the measures that you need to take to remain safe and secure for yourself and to ensure that other people and other users of those rooms and those facilities are safe and secure. So make sure at all times you're aware of the measures which are appropriate to the rooms that you are in. So we've now reached the entrance to my office, to the Vice Chancellor's office. As you can see, there's a reminder on the door. There will be reminders on the doors of all offices and all spaces around the 5 steps that we need to achieve safe working together. I'm also wearing the lanyard that we expect everyone to wear along with their swipe card. So let's go into my office. So again, as we enter the office, very typically right in front of you, there is the sanitising facility, which we require you all to use as you enter. Very straightforward. You'll be used to this from shops and elsewhere, but basic sanitising of your hands. And again, reminders in the office of the importance of social distancing and the measures I've just been talking through. Let's now go through to my office, and we're going to go through Charlotte's office. Charlotte, my executive assistant. Charlotte, you're not at your desk. Why are you not at your desk?
I'm not Vice Chancellor because it's not possible for me to social distance when visitors walk through the office. So I will obviously be stepping back when people come through my office, and also ventilating by opening my window as well at the same time.
So that's a really good example of the constant adjustments that we will need to make to ensure that this remains a safe environment. Charlotte, thank you. So into my office, and over there on the desk I have the hand sanitizer and the additional precautions that I need. And as with all offices, there is a plan for the way in which my office is used. So depending on whether the meeting is on 1 metre plus, where people will be wearing face coverings, or 2 metres, where they won't be wearing face coverings, but 2 metre social distancing, there is a plan for the way the office works. I'm aware of that plan. Charlotte, my executive assistant, is aware of that plan so that we can guide people to an appropriate location in the office to maintain social distancing. So it will be different. It'll be different for all of us. But what this means is that the university can resume. It can resume our activities as a community. Universities are communities. The face-to-face in universities is critically important. It's important to our teaching, it's important to our research, it's important to discovery, it's important to the way in which we can support one another in our roles. So what we've tried to do is we've tried to balance the way in which we can operate virtually and the way in which we can operate face-to-face. And throughout, our emphasis has been on ensuring that there's a safe environment. From time to time, the situation will change, and as the situation changes, so our guidance will change. There may be tighter regulations in the city from time to time. But the government's policy is to try to ensure that businesses can continue, that universities can operate effectively. So as those national guidelines shift, as local circumstances change, then we will communicate swiftly, we will communicate authoritatively, and we will communicate with appropriate reassurance. So it will be different, it will be challenging in some ways, but I'm looking forward to the university getting closer to normal operations. I'm looking forward to welcoming our students from across the globe. I'm looking forward to the excitement of teaching resuming. I'm looking forward to the great research that is going to be conducted across campus. And I am looking forward to seeing this campus animated as it always has been, as a great place of research, a great place of teaching, and a great place to work. Thank you to everyone for your support. Thank you for working with us.